What's up, guys? This is KenFX, and this is on Friday afternoon. You understand? Bless you all for tuning in. You understand? I really appreciate you guys for the like and the support. You understand? So this is on Friday afternoon. You understand? This is what I'm expecting from BTC USD. But before then, I took two trades. Within the week on Monday and on Tuesday. You understand? And those trades end up being losses. So I'm going to show you guys the trades and why I took the trades, and the result and our current P&L. So guys, this is the trade here. You understand? So we'll think of on the 1 hour. So on the 1 hour chart here, remember last week I told you guys about this our no, it's not here. I think it was somewhere here. Last week I talked about expecting price to reject from this other block here. If you haven't watched my last video, go and check it out. I talked about like I wasn't expecting price to reject from this other block, though I know that this is another block here. You understand? But I wasn't expecting price to reject from it. I was expecting that price to sweep this liquidity here. You understand? This relative equal lows here. You understand? Maybe tap into this other block or the fair value gap, or maybe this bigger one here. This is a weekly other block here. But then as you can see, price did otherwise. You understand? I did this thing, rejected from this other block and pushed up. But before rejecting from this other block, like I said in my previous video, I was expecting a sell to sweep this liquidity here, this equal those here. So guys, that's why I took those two trades. But now I'm going to explain those two trades. You understand? Let's go to this one. On this, okay. So guys, this was the two trades. So coming up, this was on Monday. You understand? On Monday. So I saw that price was after this consolidation here, it pushed up to this point. You understand? So I was now searching like where a possible reversal can occur, because like I said in my previous video, you understand, I'm expecting that price will go down to sweep those liquidity below. So I was expecting a sell. You understand? Not knowing that price has other plans. So I mapped out this POI here. It's very clear on the other block. Trust me, I don't even know why I picked this POI. I don't even know why I picked it, but I just know that this is another block, and after the other block it has a fair value gap here, and this is a liquidity. So when price came in here, you understand, when price came in here, so I don't really want to take the trade just like that. I just just taking the trade. So I wanted to wait for a confirmation, and trading on the 1 hour, you understand, you have to go to the 5-minute time frame to to see your confirmation. So that is when I moved on to the 5-minute time frame. To the 5-minute time frame. As you can see, this is the 5-minute time frame. Let me remove this thing. So this is the 5 minutes time frame here. So after price tapped into that POI, that 1 hour order block, it pulled back, and after the pullback, it tapped in here, pulled back to this point. After the pullback, it pulled up again, pulled up, and after the pulled up, it gave us a break of structure or a shift in market structure here. You understand? Let me take this thing out. So it gave us a market structure shift here, this point here. MSS market structure shift, and after the market structure shift, I picked this other block here, this very big one. I wanted to use this one. Let me zoom in. This other block here, this was one I used. This one here, I wanted to use this one, but I know like since this one here, you understand, trigger this little break here, there's a little break of structure here, you understand. and also trigger this big one. Price might likely come to this very big one here, you understand? So I picked this very big one in confluences with this fair value gap here. So I picked this very big one here, and that's where I took the sell from. I took my sell from here. My stop loss above this this low, this high here, just a little bit above the high, because I know price might want to dangle back into this 1 hour zone, you understand? So I put my stop loss just a little bit above this high here. Let me mark it out. So if that was the high, my stop loss was somewhere here, and I went for usual 1:5. My TP was just, I think, I'm below this level. So, and as you can see, the market did otherwise. It came in, thought the break of touch, it came in, tap, give us this little rejection here, and boom, pushed up, you understand, taking us out. You understand? Mind you, the main reason I took this sell, you understand, was I was expecting that market will sweep those 1 hour and the daily time frame liquidity, the one I marked earlier in my previous video. If you haven't watched my previous video, go and check it out. I marked it earlier in my previous video. You understand what I was expecting from price. So that's why I took this, and this one ended up being a loss. You understand, putting us on a drawdown. So after this, yeah, let me take this out. Make sure the second trade. So on the second trade was on the 45-minute time frame. Come on, load. So this was the second trade here on the 45-minute time frame. So like I said, I was expecting this place to really reject price. So when this rejection started coming in, you understand, this rejection here, so I was on the 1 hour time frame though, but then I was like, maybe the 1 hour time frame is not going to give me a shift in market structure. That's why I moved down to this 45-minute time frame, where I saw this shift in structure, which was against my my rules. I could have just waited for the 1 hour shifting structure, because I didn't mean I waited for the 1 hour shifting structure. I wouldn't have taken this trade. But I went down to the 45 minutes and convinced myself that this is a break of structure here. So I convinced myself, because I know like this is not like a valid break of structure for me. But I don't know how I somehow managed to convince myself that this was a break of structure here, and I took this sell from here, from this other block. And as you can see, the other block has a fair value gap, has a liquidity here, so I took the sell from there, and that is the second stop for the week, you understand? But then just keep going, you understand? Just keep going, keep pushing. No matter what, we are still going to trade, you understand? We're not taking any break, maybe for any reason or thereby. We're still taking break. So we took these two trades and we lost about, I think, 21,000, you understand? 21,000 naira. That was what we lost on this trade. And for the funded account, I think we're almost done with the account, understand? We're almost about to breach the account. The account is as I don't even know the correct figure now, because so it's my phone I'm using to do this, this recording, this video recording. So I can't really just go and check it, you understand? But then I'm going to put it on the screen. So on the left side is going to be the Naira account, and on the right side is going to be the PROPFIRMS, you understand? But then you keep pushing, you understand? We keep pushing. So this is what I'm expecting from the market, this my next trade, you understand? Let me show you that's my next trade before it plays out. So let me clear this chart and reanalyze it here. I've already done the analysis though. I want to reanalyze it here again. So started on the 4 hours, understand? So let's invert these charts. So if we invert this chart, then we understand something. This is a break of structure here, quite alright. To the downside. Just know when you invert this chart, you understand? So it's actually to the upside, but because we invert it now on the downside. So it's good sometimes to invert your chart to get this thing clearly. As you can see, market is reacting from the origin that caused this break, which is this order block here. this order block. Because even though the wick went a little bit above it, but it closed inside the order block. Now this is what I failed to recognize, I didn't recognize the first time. This is a break of structure here. There is a break of structure here like this point. Now if I move down to the to the 2 hours and maybe the 4 hours, you see that there's a break of structure there. Yes. Now after that break of structure, after this break of structure, market pullback, take out this as a liquidity. Why tap into that other block, the other block that I mapped that I wasn't expecting price. But even I did this, yeah, I inverted this chart earlier, maybe I would have known that this might be able to reject price, but then it's still what it is, you understand. And now the current price action that I'm expecting, this is another break. This is in the last break of structure, the most current break of structure here. This is on the daily time frame. The most current break of structure here. And after a break of structure, what do you expect? We expect a retracement into the discount zone. So we're expecting a retracement maybe into somewhere here, this other block, because this is the last bearish candle, that caused this break of structure here. But then I'm not going to use this daily time frame analysis. Let's move to the 4 hours, and to get a better view. So guys, this is the 4 hours chart, and this is that daily time frame the daily time frame order block. Now I'm going to take it out. So on the 4 hours, you can see it's a little bit different, because before this break of structure, before this daily time frame break of structure, there is in this break of structure here, this inner one here, and as you can see, this is the inner break of structure. BOS. And the origin that caused this inner break of structure, the last bearish candle, you can see here, which is this one. This is the last bearish candle that triggered this break of structure here. This one here, this one. We are not going to use this one because market pulled up here, then pull back before breaking the structure here. So this is the 4 hours order block that triggered this break of structure. And as you can see, after the order block, there's a fair value gap here and there's a liquidity, so making this one a more suitable place for price to react, maybe when price come back, to retrace. There's a liquidity here. Let's represent it with euro sign. Liquidity. So this is what I'm expecting from price, this week. I'm expecting maybe price will retrace from this point. This is what I'm expecting from the market, you understand. So my stop loss somewhere here, and then my CP, 1:5, but then might as well hold to this point here, understand, this point here. So after the analysis, what you just need to do is to invert your chart back to the original, to the original point, you understand. So I urge you guys, maybe sometimes when you're analyzing, try to to invert your chart. Maybe after you've done your analysis, try to invert your chart, because you find out that sometimes you might analyze better, you understand, when it is downtrend than when it's on uptrend, you understand. So try to invert your chart and reanalyze the chart. And I want to sincerely thank you, for the massive support. My last 3-4 videos have been doing well, you understand, getting 100 views, 100 plus. Even the first ones have got about 600 and something views, 600 and something views here, about 650 or thereabout views. I really appreciate it. Don't know what that means to me. It means a lot, you understand. And if you have watched this video to this point, please do wait to like, share your comments, and please do wait to subscribe. Let's get to 100 subscribers. We are 59 subscribers currently, and that's like more 40 subscribers when we are at 100. So please do wait to subscribe, and peace out. Thank you.